about immediate results from this healthcare legislation, like being able to keep kids on your insurance, your health insurance policies until their 27th birthday, which will mean something to some people. And of course, the Republicans are going to be out running against the bill, and it could be a different dynamic when you've got concrete legislation, concrete actions to talk about.
The CBO scores this very positively. It's going to save $130 billion over the next 10 years and up to $1 trillion the second decade. And now this executive summary that's going to be signed by President Obama. Eugene, do you think that this would give conservative Democrats who said no the first time around maybe the cover to change their vote?
Maybe it does. It may to some Democrats who said no the first time. It'll be interesting to see what the final vote is this evening. We're all assuming that at this point that it's going to pass now that Stupak and his group have come on board. I wonder if there are Democrats who will want to be on the side of history, as it were. I wonder if any are changing their calculation about what's going to play in the fall. Probably some are not, but I do know that pressure is being brought, especially on some of these freshman Democrats from districts that might have gone Republican in the past. Pressure is being brought by Democratic fundraisers and others who are saying, get on board the train, or if you expect to get any money to run on in the fall.
Eugene Robinson, the Washington Post, thanks for your time tonight. We'll come back to you for sure. Up next, we'll get the very latest from NBC's Kelly O'Donnell, and the moderator of Meet the Press, David Gregory, will weigh in tonight. You're watching MSNBC, the place for politics.
Hey, Bets, can I borrow a quarter?
Sure. I'm still not dry.
I'm trying to shrink though. I lost weight, now some clothes are too big.
How'd you do it?
Simple stuff, eating right, and I switched to whole grain.
Okay.
People who eat more whole grain tend to have a healthier body weight. Multigrain Cheerios has 5 whole grains and 110 calories per serving. Multigrain Cheerios.
Try new chocolate Cheerios with a touch of delicious chocolate taste in every bite.
If I had to sit on a bench due to diabetes, it would frustrate me. My bear meter is very important.
Only Baker's contour meter is programmable personal high-low settings.
It allows me to make sure that my diabetes is controlled as tightly as possible.
The contour meter, only from Baker. He is a master driver whose job is to measure what computers cannot. How a car moves you emotionally, because that is the ultimate luxury. The newly redesigned Infiniti G Coupe. This is inspired performance. This is the way of Infiniti.
Nature knows just how much water vegetables need. So to turn those vegetables into Campbell's condensed soup, we don't boil it down. Our chefs just add less water from the start. So many reasons it's so good.
I'm Eric from Safe Light. So you think that chip's too small to worry about? Well, a big bump could turn it into a crack. But if you call Safe Light as soon as the chip appears, we can come to you and usually repair it without replacing the windshield. We inject our special resin, and in just 30 minutes, the result's almost invisible, and it's strong again. Plus, with most insurance plans, Safe Light repair is no cost to you. Don't wait. Call us now or schedule online.
Safe Light repair, Safe Light replace.
A sport-tuned high-flow exhaust system delivers more power. Electric power steering delivers a precise and efficient way of using it. A powerful, accurate TM. The most innovative thinking you'll find it in Acura.
Take advantage of attractive lease rates on the 2010 Acura TM for well-qualified customers.
Everyone likes a free gift, but Sleep Trade's free event ends Sunday. Through Sunday, get free pillows, free mattress pad, and free bed frame with purchase of selected
NBC's Kelly O'Donnell joins me now. Kelly, when does the excitement set in for the Democrats? This is a huge moment for the majority party after months of being told it wasn't going to happen.
Well, Ed, I think there are rolling waves of excitement that are already beginning for Democrats because the important votes that have already been taken certainly line up for a preview of what's expected for the rest of the evening. The big news, of course, you've been talking about the group of Democrats who had opposed abortion rights getting a deal that they believe makes them comfortable with voting yes. Had they not come along, Nancy Pelosi would have had almost an impossible task to get to the necessary 216. Now it appears they will have plenty of room beyond that, and that's significant for Democrats. But tonight also expect Republicans who don't have the votes to stop it to use some other things that are at their disposal. For example, they will try to delay things by having extended debate where the rules might allow. And one of the things that's being talked about, we don't know if it will happen, is the Republicans want to ask for a roll call vote. Now, we see that in the Senate all the time, where each senator's name is announced and the vote is given. In the House, currently there are 431 members. That would take a very long time if that were permitted. That's the kind of thing that could still play out and add to the drama tonight. And of course, Republicans are also, without the sufficient votes to stop it, making the political arguments. They don't like the executive order the president plans to sign related to the abortion issue. They don't like what's in this bill. You've heard those arguments play out. They take issue with the CBO report saying that the office, the nonpartisan number crunchers, were only able to look at what was given to them with lots of assumptions about what future Congresses would do. So that's how it plays out. A lot of emotion on the floor. One of the things that was interesting for us to watch here today were the kind of emotions that bubbled up. Now, this does happen on the House floor, but we saw lots of interruptions, lots of intensity, and for the usually sort of C-SPAN vibe of it being a rather even-toned place, it was really quite interesting to watch today.
Kelly O'Donnell.